Check your answers. Number 2 should be perpendicular. Number 3 should be neither, neither, however you say that. However you say that.
Neither.
I think it depends on words that's leading up to it.
It depends on where you actually live. Because when I used to live in a place, I didn't know it, but now it's
Do we have questions on those two? Number 6 was parallel. They go to the highest slope of -1. And number 8 was perpendicular. They both, I'm sorry, one had a slope of -1 and the other one was 1. Questions on those?
Number 7 was perpendicular.
We did that together. Number 6 was parallel.
was parallel. You told me to You said perpendicular.
Okay. I'm gonna have to wait your question. So you should get -1 and 1, which would be negative reciprocals. Moving on to the next section. Whoever is 10-15 can stop.
Yeah, please stop.
Okay. For number 9, you are looking at the slopes and you're comparing them. So for these two, are these parallel, perpendicular, or neither? They should be parallel because they have the same slope but different y-intercepts.
Oh, that's easy. I could have done this so long before.
For number 10, are these parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Perpendicular. These are perpendicular because the fraction is flipped and one is negative.
Neither.
For number 11,
Neither.
those are neither, whatever, because you have the 1/3, but one's negative, so they can't be parallel, and it's not flipped, so it can't be perpendicular. There's no symbol for neither, so you just have to write that out. For number 12, we do need to solve both of those and figure out the slope. We cannot just determine if they're parallel, perpendicular, or neither by just looking at it because we don't know what the slopes are. We need to solve them. So for this one, we're going to subtract x on both sides. Wait. Switch the order of these two. And then divide everything by 6. So we have y equals -1/6x plus 5.
Oh, I see the word.
Lily, Nicholas, make sure you're writing this down. For the other one, it's almost in slope-intercept form. We just need to divide everything by 3. So we have y equals 6x minus 2.
So it's
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular. We're going to do one more of these and I'm going to let you try some. We're going to do 16. 16. For 16, we need to know the slopes of these two equations. What would the slope of y equals 6 be?
They're both 0.
They're not both 0. But this one is 0.
And the other one is.
The other one is undefined.
That's
So it's neither?
So it's perpendicular.
Oh, wait, no. Oh,
yeah, I was right.
You're not stupid. And
yeah,
then
that's what I thought.
if you are not sure, so you can either think about the slopes and compare those, or we could draw like a little graph. I'm going to do that off to the side. You can do that. You can not do that. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So y equals 6 would be some line up here. It's not very straight, but pretend it is. X equals -1 would be somewhere over here. So these would be perpendicular lines. What number? There's nothing to solve. You just answer it.
Anyway, so 6 is perpendicular, right?
You would just answer.
One over one.
Yeah. Oh, I write -1.
So it's
Alright, I'm going to give you guys the next 5 to 10 minutes to answer numbers 13, 14, and 15, then we'll go over those. Be quiet, let's be nice.
I shouldn't insult myself because I'm going to get corrected.
You should not, correct. Number 13 should be perpendicular. The other equation should have been y equals 5x minus 4.
Yes.
Number 14 should have been parallel. Both equations should have had a slope of 3. Number 15 should have been perpendicular. Do we have questions on any of those 3?
This is correct, right? Like what I wrote. Like,
Alright. For the remainder of class, here are the things you could be working on. If you started the parallel, perpendicular, or neither sheet where you color the yellow, the blue, or uncolored, and want to continue working on that, you can do that. You have one Delta Math on parallel and perpendicular lines that's due, I think the date is next week, but I have to double check. Oh wait, today's Thursday. I wouldn't see you guys again until next week, so yes, it's due next week.
So this is perpendicular.
And then you guys have one Khan Academy on parallel and perpendicular lines from equations that is due tomorrow. You can work on any of those, but make sure you're working on something. Also, next class on Monday, yes, we are going to review for our test on Wednesday.
How many
What
tests?
happened to one?
Does anyone want that review now? Keep your hands